Okay, now I want to talk about Monique because she recently did a sit-down conversation with James R. Sanders from The Root, and she basically talked about the whole situation with Taraji P. Henson, talking about, you know, what she's been through, you know, in the taping of The Color Purple, and also Oprah Winfrey, how she's kind of involved and she decided to not do nothing. It's a lot. It's a 5-minute clip. I'm going to play the whole thing because this is definitely okay. Everything she said was spot on, and it kind of really opened my eyes to what, you know, a role of a producer is, because we do know, we know that, and before I play this video, we know that Oprah Winfrey was one of the producers. I think Steven Spielberg was another one, and a couple other big names were also on the producer side of this film. But it seems that Oprah is kind of like the only one that's getting the heat. Now we know why Monique probably is going to come for Oprah, because, you know, she got a pass with her. I will say this, you know, a producer is not responsible for everything. I think it's, you know, we have to blame Warner Brothers as well, because it doesn't make any sense how y'all had 2 big blockbuster films last year. You had Barbie and you had Oppenheimer. And we get no complaints from the actors saying that there was no trailers, there was no accommodations, food, whatever it is, that, and the third. But for the black production, it's, you know, the girls getting peanuts and just, you know, drive yourself there, do this, do that. Like, so I think that Warner Brothers should definitely get the heat. I know we want to blame Oprah for a lot of things. But see, the only thing about Oprah though is that she decided to be so visible. And I think that's the reason. Like, you are in every interview, you're in every little photo shoot with the cast. Like, this is almost like you're the director. Like, at this point, it's like, did you direct this film? Like, why are you around? Why are you in interviews as well? So, you know, because you're so visible, people are going to automatically be like, okay, this must be Oprah's show. This is 100% on you. So I think that's probably why Oprah is also getting the heat too. But I'm going to play this clip from what Monique said about the Taraji P. Henson situation and Oprah and all that. So here it is.
You hear Taraji say, first of all, and I just want to give you step by step, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you hear those sisters say, when we showed up, we didn't even have any trailers. When we showed up, there was no food. When we showed up, we had to get ourselves to the set. When you hear all of these things, and who was at the helm of this production, James?
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so when you hear all of these things, and then you start saying, see, this is the treatment of the black actress. It's nothing new. It's nothing new that the trailers are subpar. It's nothing new that either the food is subpar or there's no food at all. That's nothing new. So when Oprah Winfrey sits at the helm and Taraji P. Henson says, it's an honor that we were handpicked. We were handpicked for this movie. Well, if they were handpicked for that movie, those women should have been taken care of from the moment go.
Right.
There's no way they should have walked up and there were no trailers. There's no way there was no food. And then when you hear Oprah say, but when Taraji called me, what did I do, Taraji? Lady O fixed it. When Taraji called Oprah, what happened was, James, Oprah got caught. That's what happened.
And if you look up the title of producer and what it is a producer's job is, you'll find that what Oprah fixed should have already been prepared when they got there under the title of producer. There need not be a fix.
And you know why things like this can happen, though, James? And we all watched those videos with Oprah Winfrey and Taraji. We all hear different things that Oprah Winfrey may say when it came down to Harvey Weinstein, and we don't want to put this all on Harvey Weinstein because we'll miss the what, silver lining?
Because we'll miss the point.
We'll miss the point. We've watched this person, as I'm watching these videos now, and everything was, didn't I champion for y'all? Soon as you called me up, didn't I champion for y'all? For the production. It's like, Oprah Winfrey, stop. Stop it. Because what you did was you didn't champion for those black women, for our sisters. You didn't champion for them. What you did was in my humble opinion, it was, we can treat them just like we always treat the black actress. Who gonna check me, boo?
Oh.
I'm Oprah Winfrey. So then when Oprah Winfrey got the call, well, I fixed everything, but y'all know everything should have been done when you showed up. And that's the part that we're missing. Everything should have been done when our sisters walked on that set. It is no way that should have gone down like that. And now when you see our beautiful sisters saying, yeah, but it got fixed, it's like, y'all, we're making it worse doing that.
And either one or two things is true. Either Oprah is powerful, or Oprah is not as powerful at three things. Oprah is powerful, Oprah is not as powerful as we believe, or Oprah chooses not to use her powers as it relates to championing for folks that need championing for.
And you know what, too, James? And I say these things that I'm saying to you humbly. So when this comes out, I hope that it reflects the humility that we're trying to put with it. Okay?
Yes.
It was easy for our community to accept a broken black woman. And we saw Taraji be broken and bent over and crying. It's hard for our community to accept a black woman that has a strong black man by her side saying unacceptable. In an industry,
while exhibiting strength herself.
Okay, and I'm gonna stop here because I mean they go on, but they really hit all the points here. I think that first of all, I don't want to miss this point here, but when we're talking about the role of the producer, when I went to college, okay, because I went for media arts and we also did a lot of film classes and stuff like that, and we learned the roles of different people, the directors, the gaffers, the photographers, this, that, the management, all that. When we learned about producers, from what my understanding was, my teachers had told me that the producers are just the people that put the money to the movie, like they fund the movie. I had no idea that there was certain tasks that must be done from these producers. Also, I think because I paid the money, so now I can, if I want, I can come in and try to edit something on the movie just to get some credit for it or whatever. But no, I mean, it's different. We see people like 50 Cent come out and talk about how when I had Mary J. Blige on Power, like I made sure she got paid good. He's a producer of a lot of different Stars shows like BMF, Power, Ghost. I mean, he produces a lot of shows and he makes sure he puts the actors that he has on these shows on. They get all the stuff that they need. So if a person like a 50 Cent could do some stuff like that, where was Oprah? Especially if Oprah wants to be so visible for the promotion of this movie. You're in every interview, like I said, you're in every photo shoot, but it had to be like a conversation. Like they had to literally like come to you and complain like, hey, we don't have this for you to be like, oh, let me help. It's a day late and a dollar short, and it's unacceptable. If other people can do that, people that are not billionaires, and you can't, it is a problem. It is a problem, and I feel like Oprah should be blamed. But I also feel like the studio, Warner Brothers, should be blamed as well. But at the end of the day, they're an entity. You can't really like come for a whole studio because at the end of the day, it's not. They don't care. Obviously, they didn't care because look at what they had, until Oprah fixed it at the end. I get it. I get everything that Monique is saying here, and I definitely feel like, yes, she's owed an apology because a lot of people had said, and I'm apologizing if I ever made content that challenge what Monique talked about because she was right the whole time about Oprah and about the film industry in general, Hollywood in general. Let's be very clear. Real fake. It's real favoritism over certain demographics, okay, over others. And it's bad. It is what it is. It's where we are. hopefully we will see a change, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen of Taraji's career after this. And I was seeing some clips too. It was like I think it was like the red carpet for something, and it was like Fantasia, Oprah, Daniel Brooks, and Gail. I really did not like Fantasia's attitude. I just want to point that out too. I didn't like her attitude with that whole thing when she was like, well, you know, I'm a Southern girl. I drive myself. Like, say you know nothing about the film industry without saying you don't know nothing about the film industry. Now, I understand, you know, she is show business. She knows about, she's a singer, you know, she's an artist. But this is her first rodeo, really, when it comes to acting. I mean, you can tell the stuff she did in the past, all right, whatever. Before y'all get in the comments about, oh, no, Fantasia been in this. This is your first, you know, big film, right? We know of, you know, actors getting into so many different accidents because they had to go to whatever location they had to go to, and we know how much work and how much bandwidth these people used on themselves to make this character that they're trying to make for whatever movie or project or whatever. So yes, it would be nice to be driven around. It would be nice to have a trailer. It would be nice to have food, okay, while you're doing this job. Like, I don't know what Fantasia was doing at that moment, girl, but I was like, girl, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it. You gonna sit there? I get you want to defend Oprah because you come for Oprah, it's gonna cost you. But I would have just sat there and said nothing like Daniel Brooks. Honestly, I would have said nothing, to be honest. But I don't know. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. I know this is a real touch and go topic, but yeah.